So after spending all of my money to make an airplane that can fly more than 1,000 miles an hour, actually we're up to 1,500, and wow, immediately crashed. We have some issues to take care of because, well, frankly, this thing isn't working for what we needed to do. We have a lot of missions to deliver radioactive waste. We have to deliver syringe and fish and chemicals, I believe. Ice, where's the chemicals at? I must have done the chemicals, but we need to do the syringes. And while it works, this thing is too fast and a little too dangerous. So we have to make a new plane. So I've been told in the comments section that these big jet engines kind of suck because they're really expensive for the amount of thrust that they give. We should actually come up with ratio. How much is that? Like 3,000 divided by, what was the number I'm looking at? 40. So we have $75 per thrust. These small jet engines are 1,000 divided by 25. So we have a $40 per one thrust. I want to check out these ones too. 3,500 divided by 65 is 53. So these ones are pretty good. We have 53 thrust, but these ones still give us 40. But the fuel consumption is kind of annoying. I'm thinking we can strap on as many of these things as humanly possible for the amount of money that we have and try to make something that's super good with a whole buttload of turbines. It's kind of fun. I like it already. It's gonna be one of those weird, like, what is it when it has like lots and lots of eyes? Oh, that looks cool already. I love that. All right, we can still make 9 more on here. We put them on top of the wings. Why not? I know you guys are gonna yell at me because we're having a whole buttload of drag, but I mean, I could put them behind and that would remove some of the drag. Also, real airplanes wouldn't work like this, but let's be honest, this is a video game. All right, that's kind of cool. I really like how that looks. We have the parachute on the back. Let's make sure we do get our landing gear that we need. Let's make sure we get let's make sure we get, why is the landing gear not attaching? Hello? Well, do we need landing gear? Oh, that one works. Okay. Hi there, landing gear. What? That's definitely not strong enough. I want the retractable landing gear. Get in here, you dumb pile of dumb. What's going on with this? Hello? Well, you know what? Let's just see it. No wheels. Okay, we don't need any wheels. Oh, not when we're screaming that fast. Okay, that's really cool. Wow. Why do we need wheels in a game? We just put on more engines onto it and do a barrel roll. I literally can't even do a barrel roll. Huh. That's awesome. Oh, hot dang, that's cool. Okay, so the idea is that I want to come over here. We need to grab the few remaining things that we have left. We need to bring over the syringes from there to there. So let's grab the syringes here. And we're gonna bring them over here to complete that mission. I don't know how this is gonna work without landing gear, but I mean, the game was being dumb. So let's immediately slow down too. We don't need to be screaming at Mach 3. There was just an update in the game too. I wonder if something with the landing gear got broken. So you know what? We'll just land it. No, we don't want to reverse. We want to just slowly coast into here. This might not be great with the whole landing gear situation, but whatever. Reset and repair. Okay, we need to get, was it 4? I think so. Okay, we're gonna get over there really quick. And we're gonna have to figure out how to land this thing without landing gear. Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Land it easily, nice and gentle. Okay, we broke all the medicine. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We need landing gear. Now it works. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it work now? Just had to load and unload it. All right, those are pretty good. Those are fine. We might need a smaller one. You know what we could do? We can just have this set in a little bit. That'll work. Okay, let's take this parachute off. We're gonna add that here and here. I want that mirrored. We need 2 parachutes. Let's get a 3rd one. Right on the butt. Neat. Okay, looking good, looking good. I like that. We have to have the parachutes to slow down. Remove the landing gear. That worked amazing. Slow it down already. We're gonna have to make a super heavy lifter today too, because we have that radioactive waste that's 600 pounds. That worked pretty well. Let's reset here. Load the cargo. We need 4? I think we only needed 3, but 1 extra is good. Man, the way that thing screams is amazing. Close half the distance. Slow down, slow down. Oh my goodness, I already broke a medicine and just slowing down like that. Hey, that worked. Yes, sir. Whoa, see that sweet trick? People think this is 100%. Wow, it's really bouncy. 100% like perfect. Wow, this thing's really good. I can't words right now. I'm too excited about my plane. Yes, 100% like reenaction of real physics and stuff. No, this game's just fun. Okay, radioactive waste. That's the heavy one we're gonna have to do. I would love to do an electric, 100% electric plane. Okay, we need to get 2 fish here. 2 fish are also, we have to, where do we go for fish? Right down here. Okay, let's try it. Let's reset and repair. We have a long trip, 21. My goodness, 0 takeoff. Do fish spoil? I don't remember if they do. Also, I don't know if I have enough fuel for this. Definitely don't have enough fuel to get all the way. Oh, you know what? It was actually close. We'd have to coast in. Let's go to the snow base. We need to make some minor repairs here. I don't know if I can make it to the snow base. We're gonna try to glide in the best we can. Okay, nose is up. We're gonna have to wheels down. Uh-oh. Yep, that didn't work. Oh, but I didn't make this work. Okay, we need to edit the plane. Either I need more fuel in here, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Big external fuel tank. We're just gonna load this thing up. Let's see how this does. We do like 1 more. Let's sink these in. Cool. We're gonna sink this one in too. Great. Okay, look at this landing. I'm feeling pretty confident with this one. Yeah. Oh, slow down. Woohoo! All right, we gotta load the fish. We gotta get the, how many fish was it? 2, I think? Uh-oh, I'm allergic to fish. Got it. Wow. Water treatment. Yep, 2 fish. Load cargo, 1, 2. Yeah, we have 30. Wow. Okay, I didn't even get gas. I was too busy sneezing. I forgot how to get gas. I don't know though. I think we might actually be okay. Which would be kind of insane. Half the tank of gas. Oh, we're still 5 miles away. I don't think we're going fast enough to make this work. Okay, nose down. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Shoot! All right, time to do a little bit of a reset without sneezing this time. Okay, we're refueled, load cargo. We need 2 fish. Let's get a 3rd one just in case. I like to help out my clients. Half the time, less than 10 left. I think we're okay. I mean, I've been going full throttle the whole time. Okay, let it down, let it down, let it down. Landing gear. Oh my goodness, was that ever a perfect delivery? Yep. Landed again. Yes, sir. Thank you for the fish. 895 coins. We should get some scrap out of that one too. The fish expired. Thank you for the supplies. 60 more scrap. Beautiful. Okay, I think that's all the time missions. We have the radioactive waste. We need to deliver 2 ice there. We could deliver 2 ice. Okay, should we? See, my thing is I want to make an electric plane. I don't know. Let's do the ice one first. We don't have to go very far for this. Oh, we do. It's the same distance. Okay, we're coming up into the ice base here. We're going a little bit too fast. Let's try to slow it down by raising the nose up a little bit and then gliding in. Yeah, that's not quite working. Hopefully we can land it fine. Yes, sir. We got it. All right, that wasn't a great landing, especially if we had ice on us. Stop it. It's really finicky. Okay, load cargo. We needed 2 ice. I'm gonna get a 3rd one. We're gonna refuel, and then we have to bring that over 16. The problem with these fast ones is that they don't have much lift on their own. They require a ton of thrust to make it work. I'm sure you could build one that was easier, but we just have to be very careful here on the landing. And then we're gonna build a super heavy lifter. I think that's my goal anyway. I wanna see if I can make a fully electric plane that never has to land and can hold the 600 cargo capacity that we need for the radioactive waste. We're gonna try doing this right. A nice easy landing, and then once we come down here, we're gonna slow it down. Oh great, that's too hard of a landing. How many times will I have to do this? I don't know. Hopefully like twice. Whoa! That was really close. I mean, I know that they make like cargo planes, the C-130s. They're not heavy jets. I mean, what is it, the C-5 Galaxy, the G-5 Galaxy? Those are jets. They have jet engines, but the C-130s are just like the workhorse. Big turboprops, doing all of the heavy lifting for the military, most of it. Okay, and then landing gear down. This is good, this is better. Slow it down, slow it down. That's a heavy landing. 4 ice broke. Are you kidding me? I mean, that was a lot better though. So let's go get another load. Why couldn't I just release it out of the back like a parachute? That would be a lot easier. Nice and easy. Yeah, that was a better landing. All right, actually that works really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, up. Okay, we're gonna bring that ice in perfectly this time. And let's be real, if we had a bunch of ice in a plane, we'd be more worried about it melting than we would be it breaking. I mean, ice is pretty dense and doesn't break very easily. Okay, we need a little bit of a speed. That might have been my problem. We're coming out too far. Our angle, is it an angle of attack was wrong? We just gotta gently let it down. Nope. 2 ice broke. All right, we need 1 more. We're getting better. We're getting better. I didn't get fuel. Oh, maybe I did. Wait, hold on. Did I do it right? Oh my goodness, we only needed 2. Okay, so our last mission here is the radioactive waste. We have to go to the explosion site and then bring it back there. Edit plane at base. So I would love, let's edit this plane. We're gonna save it as like a bunch of small jets. Oops. I wanna save it, not load it. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. And we should go to the research and start getting everything else. There's the big electric engine, which is great. We want that. Unlock that. We'll see if there's any other fuel tanks. We don't need the big fuel tank. The cockpit. These are kind of cool. We can make like a super jet. We have big wheels. I mean, the weight is good. That's fine. We need batteries. Okay. We have all the batteries. Can I just unlock everything? Like real talk? Make a hot air balloon. Does the game give us enough tokens to unlock everything? It doesn't. Interesting. No way. Oh, it might after the end here. All right. Okay, we're gonna edit the plane. I'm gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna use the big nose cockpit because that thing's chunky. That's not the biggest one. Yeah, we need to sell that. We need this one. Although I don't know if I have to have it. We need 1,000, or we need 600 capacity here. Wow, what a beefcake. All right, 60. All right, there's our 601. We're gonna, oh no, we're gonna bring you back to probably there. Put on another tail, and then we're gonna make it chunk shorter, like this. Okay, 590, a little bit farther out. Okay, 602. Now we need big wings on here. The Delta wings, we probably just want the big wings. Yes, that looks good. Wow, those are expensive. Okay, and then we don't need canards. We just need tail wings. Those are so small. We can use the Delta wings that we tried before. That might be okay. We'll just do 2 because it doesn't have to be authentic, right? Big retractable wheels. We'll put those on the other things as soon as we can. We'll do 1 in the back, no mirror. Let's do a big one in the back. Okay. And then let's work with the big electric engine. Yep. Okay, probably mirror that. These are 1,200 each. Yikes. How much thrust do they do? Only 20. We're gonna need a lot of these to get off the ground. Okay, let's put them on the top of the wings too. And I wonder if the smaller ones, so those are 1.5 weight and 15. So the thrust of these ones is not worth the price increase, is it? 400 for 5? That's $60 per thrust, and these are about 55, right? 800 divided by 15 is 53 compared to the 60. So the small ones are more efficient. We're just gonna have to do a lot of them. We might be able to get one extra in here. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm not an airplane biologist by any means. And airplanes aren't even alive, so you couldn't even be an airplane biologist. Does it matter? I don't think clipping in this game is a thing. Or I think it is a thing where I can have these propellers underneath and it's not gonna shred my wings up. Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna need to put on the big wheels. Let's move these wings down slightly. Okay. We don't have any batteries, so let's get a couple of them. Big batteries. How much do these store? Capacity 1. Whoa. I'd be better off with the air turbines, right? All right, let's check out the solar panels. So we have recharge speed 0.2. So we have 100 to 0.1. This one is 33, right? Recharge speed is better. Okay, we need a buttload of wind turbines here. And I wonder if I don't stack them all together, if that's not the thing to do to reduce the amount of drag that we have. Because these things have a lot of drag. Like, I literally have no idea if this is gonna work, but I mean, it's a stupid idea and I love it. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna get the tires back on because I took them off. Let's move these underneath. I like the way that looks better. And then I can put the big retractable wheels underneath here on it. Yeah, all right. Let's just see if we can get a takeoff here. Let's just see. Oh, okay, we got a takeoff. How's our electricity is going down? That's so cool. Look at that thing. A fully electric wind turbine powered. Okay, I really want to know how far we can get this thing to fly. That is so weird. Okay, we ran out of electricity. I wonder if we need like, gosh, all right. Could we hop it along to the other base? I don't know if we could. Because it ran out from here to here. We'd have to go here to here to here to here. Okay, let's go back. We did have enough thrust to get it off the ground, so edit the plane. I'm gonna need more wind turbines. Thankfully, I can put like 27 more on here with the amount of money that I have. And we might have to need a little ratio and remove some of the engines if we could. Okay, maybe I need this drag back. Yeah. So the thing is, I don't think batteries are the way to go. Because if we're, I mean, they're fine to use. We'll try another one. We'll just put it behind that wing, so it's not causing much drag. What I really want to do is have something that, oh my goodness, it's working. Just something that flies super slow, but can stay up for a long period of time and have the electricity just kind of generate itself. It's kind of working, my friends. It's kind of working. Look at that speed, 73 miles an hour. So the real question is it gonna have enough thrust and get up to, do I need as many? I might need as many, not need as many propellers. Oh, it's heavy though. Wow, that landing is hard. Okay, reverse. Okay, refuel the waste storage. That's good. We have one jump. We need to go to this one next. It's a little bit longer of a flight. What a weird looking plane. Fully electric. Breaking the laws of physics right now too. Does that work? You always see the memes of like somebody putting a magnet in front of a car to pull the car. I don't know if this would actually work. Okay, landing gear down. We're just gonna gently land here, get a new refill. Oh, beautiful. That worked really well. Okay, we have to go up to the waste disposal station now. Yep, that one. Okay, now the question is, are we gonna have enough thrust to get off the ground when we have 600 pounds of radioactive waste in our storage? I'm going to the wrong one. We need to go here. Okay, gentle landing. That was the best landing we've ever had in this game. I have anyway. Some of you guys are pros. Okay, let's just reset and repair. Let's get that radioactive waste. Oh boy, this is heavy. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it back to there to land, but we're gonna have to fill up here. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing off the ground. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I don't know if we can. No, don't touch. We're off the ground slightly. We slow down. Oh, it wants to so bad. Okay, we're off the ground. Drop the landing gear. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, we're so close. No, sadness. I could probably drive it along the ground. That would have been easier. Wait, if we had solar panels, would we be generating power on the ground? Real questions. Okay, we're gonna remove these heavy wheels and then add on smaller ones. Hopefully this works. They're a lot cheaper. That'll free up enough power for me to get 6 more turbines on here. I think you could totally make this work if you didn't, oh, wow, free scrap. I think you could make it work if you didn't have to carry 600 pounds of stuff, because that worked pretty well. Made it to stop number 1. Let's get some good speed going up here. Do a little bit of lift off. We can lift off at about 80 miles an hour. I feel like it does need more thrust though. I really wish the big ones would be more efficient than the small ones, or per price. We just need more money. That's really what we need. Another easy touchdown. Great. Okay, let us reset the airport. Try this again. Load the cargo, radioactive waste, go. I'm hoping, yep, we don't need to worry about, what's it called? Weight on our landing gear. We're good on that. Want to just go this way. Yeah, we made it in the air. Oh, barely. I just need to make it to that next station. Where's that next airfield? Next airfield, where are you? There you are. Can I make it? Oh, fully electric plane might not work. I mean, it'll work, but not for the heavy lifting. It was worth the effort, though. Oh, that's so close. We're just gonna drive there. Whee! You thought I was joking. No, I'm not. I actually want to try just driving there on the ground. Reset at the airport. We're gonna load up our cargo. Take that. Yep. I do need to go... We need to go to the first one. So the lumberyard is the first one. Is that the closest? I think that's gonna have to work. Okay, to the lumberyard. Just gonna take it nice and easy. Probably half throttle the whole way. Refuel every chance I can get. Keep it full. Okay, and we're just gonna drive there. We have five to go. Is it gonna work? Nobody said we had to actually fly it there, right? Could we just drive it on the ground? Okay, we have to use some throttle to get over, but then we can kind of glide back down the other side. Whee! We're going to the submarine approach too, right through the water. And back up the other side. Jump over the cactus. And now we have nice flat sailing all the way there. We're gonna drop our speed down a little bit. Don't know if I can make it. I don't have any idea what those numbers are showing me. I think we still might be a little bit too far away. We only made it about halfway on our gas tank. All right, that was a fun experiment. I think we could do it if I removed a few of these, drop the weight down, but I don't know. I think that whole electric plane thing needs to be retooled. Anyway, let's make a new heavy lifter. We want the, big tail wings. Good. Big tail wings in. Let's put a big one up on top. Although that's not usually how horizontal things work. Whatever. Big wing on. Very cool. Engines this time, the big turboprops are probably the way to go. The jet engines might be cool. You guys said these ones are way better than these, but those look amazing. So we're just gonna use it. We're gonna create is it a G5 Galaxy? I gotta look it up. G5 Galaxy. Yeah, G5 Galaxy. Look at me. That was one of the coolest parts of my old engineering job. I was inspecting a Air Force runway, and the two runways were there was a runway here and another one up there. They were in the same line, and we were on the back runway, and the front runway was open, and one of the G5 or C5 Galaxies, landed above us. So seeing this giant plane come down and landing right below us was pretty cool. We only need 2, I think, but you know what? Let's add a third one in just for funsies. Big old chonkin' retractable wheels on it. That's not where you're supposed to go, but it's a video game. We're gonna bring this one up in. Okay, we can hold 620. Oh my, we're down to 200 money. That's not gonna be enough fuel. All right, we're gonna purge this one and that one. We need to get some fuel because this thing's gonna be an absolute hog. I can see why you told me not to use the big engines, but if it works, it works. And we'll be cooking. Go in there. Okay, how much more fuel? I mean, that's 21. Just add another one, who cares? And then we'll put a parachute on the back for funsies. Boop. All right, let's see if this thing takes off. Of course it does. Not very fast though, as you would expect from a big, heavy plane. We could do what the air shows do and have that one that's got rocket. That would actually be kind of fun. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit this one between the buildings here at the radioactive waste site. So let's drop our speed and we're gonna try to land on the right direction here. Come on, little feller. Come on, little feller. This is beautiful. This is a thing of absolute beauty right here. Picking up radioactive waste. Oh, you see that landing? I'm getting good at this game. It's the final mission and I finally figured out how to play. Reload and take it. Okay, let's see if this works. That's a huge weight in a very, very, very heavy weight in a very dangerous radioactive waste as well. We're gonna need all of the runway we can get out of this thing. Plus a little bit of a boost. Yeah, we definitely need the rockets. Ah, I got it. We're in the air, barely. Max throttle. I feel like if I would have used a whole bunch of baby engines, this would have been way, way easier. But it looks cool. Looks like a standard actual real airplane that has struggle flying. That was way more fuel than we needed, but I am coming in directly on that runway. Heavy lifting radioactive waste. Let's land this thing. And please not crash, because the dirty bomb would not be good. That's a hard landing. Oh, we did it though. Oh my word, right on the runway. Beautiful. Oh. The radioactive materials are now securely stored in the bunker. That was the cutscene. Oh, and you've contained the dangers and the islands are safe again. Look at me, I did it. Your mission is complete. Aw, thanks game. Thank you so much for helping us out. You're welcome. Island is safe again. Ah, finally. Did we get a bunch of scrap out of this? I hope so, because it'd be nice to be able to buy all of the items. Okay, we got a lot of scrap. I've heard that there's gonna be a lot of extra things that they're adding to the game, which is cool. I do want to modify this one just for posterity. I know like 40% of you guys already left the video because I can see the stats and I know how audiences behave, but I'm gonna do this anyway because I'm having fun. Okay, so these do, I had 4 of them. So that'd be 160 thrust. And if I had 6 of these, it would be the same for half the price. So by having 6 on each side, or 7 on each side, this actually should be a lot easier. Yeah, the big engines definitely need to get retooled. But I tell you what, my friends, that's gonna do it for today's video of Aviassembly. If you got some ideas of things you'd like me to do, let me know down below in the comments. And as always, keep your stick on the ice. We will catch you next time.